Using cruise control inside of the Mitsubishi Outlander is a very straightforward process. In order to use it, we're going to use the buttons along the right-hand side here. There are two different types of cruise. It's either going to be adaptive or there's traditional old-school cruise control. Your old-school cruise control is exactly that. So you set it at, let's say, 80. The car in front of you slows down, yours will not brake. Versus the adaptive, you set it at 80, the car in front of you slows down, yours will automatically brake. They change lanes, you change lanes, it's going to pick you back up to your previously set speed. So if you were to do a push and hold of this button, that's going to turn you into your old school cruise control. So you can see there, we don't have any sort of adaptive system set up, and then you can see your basic icon there. You then push down in order to set your speed. Increase, decrease, 1 kilometer, 1 mile per hour at a time. Push and hold up or down for larger increments. But when you push this button, it turns it off. You push again, and that puts you into the adaptive cruise control system with all of your different lane safety systems that are available. And that's where this button also comes into play. So for both systems, once it's toggled on, you push down to set your speed. Increase or decrease, 1 kilometer, 1 mile per hour at a time. Push and hold up or push and hold down in order to increase, decrease at larger increments. You hit the brake to cancel or pause your speed. You hit the cancel button to cancel the speed. Then you push up in order to resume your previously set speed. And then you've also got your distance indicator with 3 different levels. Think of that like a 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi for how close or far you are away from the leading vehicle. I'm personally okay on level 1 most of the time. You might want to be on 2 or 3 depending on your own comfort level. So let's go ahead and I'll show you how the system works. Now this is the regular gas version. If you wanted a walkthrough on the hybrid version and understanding those gauges, you'll find a walkthrough down in the description of this video. We can see here, so the system is technically enabled because you've got the icon along the top of the screen there showing up. But in order to actually use it is nice and simple. So right now I'm on a 50 road, so I can push it down in order to set it at my current speed. So I'm at 42. And here's the thing, I'm coming up to a red light, and if there's nobody in front of me, I'd have to brake myself with the adaptive cruise control system. And then obviously regular cruise control, you're braking yourself no matter what. So you toggle the system on this way. If the system's off, you push and hold it in order to be able to turn into your old school cruise control, so just your regular cruise. But I want the adaptive here right now, and I've canceled the system and turned it off, so I've got to reset my speed here. So once I get up to whatever speed I'd like, I then push down in order to set my speed. Increase, decrease as necessary here. So going green in a second here, and 3, 2, and here we go. So if I want to now, I can push down in order to be able to set my speed. I can push down again to reset, and I'm currently cruising at 50. Push up or down, one at a time to increase, decrease, 1 kilometer, 1 mile per hour at a time. If you push and hold down, push and hold up, it's going to increase, decrease your speeds at larger increments. Hit the brake or the cancel button to cancel your speed. Push up again in order to resume your previously set speed. And the vehicles recognize the lane markings now. So it's not self-driving inside of this car. But if you lose focus for up to 10 seconds, it's going to take you around bends and things like that, as long as those lane markings are recognized. And after 10 seconds, you'll get a warning telling you you've got to put your hands on the steering wheel. Car in front of me is slowed down. If it's not speeding up fast enough, you can accelerate as fast or as slow as you'd like to from there, or just let the cruise control system do its thing. And this is perfect because there was a car in front of me there, the red light. But if there was a car, it would bring you down to a complete stop. And it's got some stop and go capabilities, but after the vehicles come down to a complete stop, you just push up in order to resume your previously set speed again. Speeding up a little bit faster here, and then push up to resume your speed from there. And cars in front of me are slowing down, and it's going to bring me down to a complete stop, or hit the brake, and I do it myself. So nice and simple. But if you want full walkthroughs, you want to know how to use all the different steering wheel buttons, go through the cluster or the infotainment, you'll find full walkthroughs down in the description of this video. But that's how you use the cruise control system inside of the Mitsubishi Outlander.